today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 92 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 58 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Looking to throw. Baker. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Back to throw. Baker looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
A gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Harrington. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
First down.
On first down, Lawrence. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
from the gun. Baker. This complete to Henry over the middle. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal at the 1.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From a yard out. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it, because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Harrington. The catch made by Miller. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The tackle there by John Johnson. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Saquon Barkley. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 37. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Harrington. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Harrington. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half line.
And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Baker throwing on 3rd and long. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him in football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. They keep it with Barkley on first down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Number 83, incomplete.
Looking to throw. Harrington. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Baker to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To number 83. A 6-yard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Baker now looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Another carry.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Baker. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just...
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. and they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Lawrence. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Baker got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
Hunter Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Harrington. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now it's Barkley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Baker. And he rifles one incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's third down. It's third down. Operating from the gun, Baker. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Baker going to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
Giants nothing.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, it's Lawrence. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
from the gun. Baker. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
There defensively.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Baker. And he comes back with one complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40.
To throw is Baker. To throw on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. 3rd down. Baker to throw on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Off play action. Harrington. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
But if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw on second down, Harrington. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the gun on third down, Harrington, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Ayuk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's 17-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Giants 7.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll run on first down. It's Lawrence. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. From the gun, Baker. Going right side here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
On third down, Lawrence. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
8-yard pickup. First down, Rams.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Baker. Short pass caught by Henry.
Baker's pass complete to Hunter Henry. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Lawrence. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Right back to him on first down. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Baker. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up third down.
Baker now on third down. And it's complete. Henry. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawrence. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. On first down, Harrington on the slant, able to find Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
From the gun, Harrington. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
On first down, Lawrence. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, it's Lawrence. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. And
he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he knocks it through. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. for the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Rams.
Miller on the catch over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Harrington finds his tight end Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Harrington, throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Harrington. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
On the coverage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawrence. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the
2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on first down. Lawrence. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
8-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
24 is the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
From the gun, Harrington. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Harrington. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing on first down, Harrington. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On first down, Harrington. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for L.A., it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next.